Alright, would you rather eat a handful of somebody else's hair or lick 3 public telephones in New York City?
I would rather... Gosh, hair is so hard to eat, though. Like, hair is supposed to be one of the toughest substances in the whole world unless you light it on fire. Really, the only thing that's supposed to destroy hair is fire.
Do I have to eat the hair once?
You have to eat a handful of hair once, or lick 3 telephones in New York.
And another part. When licking said telephone, is it like how much
you're looking
tongue
for an
has
easy
to
way
make
out
contact?
of this. Your whole tongue, like
How
it's an
much-
ice cream cone. Like, full out lick it.
And licking, are we talking from mouthpiece to earpiece?
Yes.
Oh.
Alright. You have to go all out on both. Like, you have to eat the entire handful of hair, or full on
How
lick
big a
it.
handful are we talking?
Your hand. If you had a handful of hair,
Oh my gosh, whose hair? Like, is
another
it
person.
clean hair?
It can be any other
Is it-
person, but it can't be your own.
Do I get to choose?
No.
Yes, you can choose, but it has to be a handful of somebody else's hair. It cannot be your own.
I think I just got my first straight kill. Well, if I got to choose somebody else's clean hair...
I don't know why you guys keep going with hair. I'd probably do telephone.
I thought about doing telephone. But then,
I'd go
then you said...
telephone.
I love it how...
I could eat somebody's hair.
I just feel like a telephone, you wouldn't have to know who that person is. And, I mean, they could possibly be disinfected. You don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with telephone. I just wanted to know a lot about the hair before I made my decision. Like, if the hair was a really compelling choice, then yeah, I would pick the hair, but it's not, so I'm not
I
going
would
to.
go telephone. Kenny, what are you gonna go with?
Hair.
Hair? Alright. Would
I
you
think I could
rather...
braid it, I think.
Would you rather get punched by Rocky in the face, prime Rocky, alright? Not old Rocky in the later movies, prime Rocky. Would you rather get punched in the face by Rocky or punch a 5-year-old girl in the face as hard as you can?
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Is this girl ugly?
Oh, Kenny.
I like
Sorry, hold on while I dial up DHS and give them your name, Kenny.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Does this girl have a weapon? Does she have a knife?
Yeah, is she attacking me? No.
Is she trying to mug me?
Here's the deal. I would go to jail for a very long time if I punched that girl straight in the face because I would kill her. Because my punch would actually kill her.
Humble brag.
Like a punch from
humble brag.
A punch from a grown man will kill another grown man if it hits in the right spot. Imagine what you would do to a little girl whose bones haven't all the way fused together in her head.
True. I don't know.
Man, I just got sciencey on y'all.
And you said punch as hard as you can?
Punch her as hard as you can and get hit in the face by Rocky in his prime.
Like perfect shot. Both of them are perfect shots.
Not like kill shots, but like if it was a boxing match, what would be the knockout punch?
Okay, so I don't kill the girl.
You don't kill him, and you don't die by getting punched from Rocky, but it's gonna hurt significantly.
Give a little girl a concussion, possible coma, or
yeah, no, I'm not gonna kill that girl. The same. This really comes down to: are you a good person or are you a bad person?
These are personality questions.
Can't we just talk it out?
Okay, I got a personality.
No, we have to answer the question.
No, we have to
Nobody
answer.
has answered the question.
I did. I would rather get punched by Rocky.
All right, we have one Rocky.
I'll take getting punched by Rocky. I'm not really that.
Alright, so we're all in agreement. I too would get punched by Rocky. Would you rather have a giant hamster or a tiny rhino?
Tiny rhino.
I'd take the hamster. Rhinos can be kind of... I'd lose him.
Rhinos would have to
Tiny
also
rhino.
eat meat, so you have to give them like live animals or dead animals.
That's okay. Do you know how much fun that would be? Giant hamsters would be terrifying.
That's true.
I would put a saddle on him.
You put a saddle on your hamster?
Yeah.
Squeak, 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 squeak,
How
squeak,
giant are we
squeak.
talking here? Are we talking about as big as an elephant?
Yes. And
Okay.
the rhino is as big. How about the guinea pig is the size of a rhino? The rhino is the size of a guinea pig. What would you?
Whoa, is it a hamster or a guinea pig?
They're the same thing.
No, they're not.
not.
They
No,
are
they're
too.
not.
They are too.
You're full of poop. You're full of poo-poo.
They are too.
Stop lying to me!
They're the same thing.
Oh, shoot.
I'd take tiny rhino. I think. I've had guinea pig / hamster before. They're not much fun, and I wouldn't want one that's as big as a rhino. Could you imagine its poops?
Exactly!
Its poops.
It's all about cleaning up the poop.
But
There's
a rhino
so many
would-
factors that go into this.
A rhino would poop too,
I thought you
but
said-
a rhino's poop would be small. I'm gonna go tiny rhino.
I thought these were supposed to be hard would you rathers, because that's not hard at all. Can you imagine the rhino being like, I'm gonna ram you! And then just like, bink! It would be so adorable. It would be the cutest thing in the whole world.
Think about riding a hamster, though.
Would you
Hamsters aren't
rather?
strong enough. They're not load-bearing animals.
We're
Your
talking
hamster
about
would have to be ripped.
he's as big as an elephant, so it really doesn't matter. He's gonna have muscles in comparison to the rest of his body.
Have you ever seen how small hamsters' little limbs are? It would still be proportional.
But it's rhino size.
My mama just texted me.
So I went with rhino. Austin went with
I'm
rhino.
going with the hamster, bruh.
Kenny's going hamster. All right. Would you rather live in a world where there are no problems, or would you rather live in a world where you rule the world?
Can I put some conditions on this?
No.
I can't.
No.
But like my conditions for ruling the world.
Like, what do you mean? Like, you are the ruler of all mankind. I keep thinking.
If I would not want to live in a perfect world, because that would mean there's a world without a Lord, without a God. That's it's simple.
So you would rather live in a world where you rule all mankind.
Yeah, but I would really hope that I would have the levity and grace of the Lord to not be a conceited ruler.
All right, that's a valid answer.
I think I would rule the world and try to make it a problem-free place within reason. Of course, there will always be problems.
Yeah, there's always going to be problems no
Right.
matter who's ruling. Stop shooting at me. You
Yeah, because even in the ideal, like that's the thing. Even in the ideal like society and world as outlined by the Bible, I mean one of the common factors is that like God is like problems are necessitated by the existence of God, if that makes sense. And that's a really backwards way to look at it, but a very real way to look at it too.
fair
I
point.
think. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Yeah.
I think I would pick the world with no problems, simply because I do not have the person skills or the smarts to rule a world, and it would get really ugly probably very quick.
Here's the part that's the best. You can appoint people from that.
Yeah, but
Delegation is the name.
Democracy.
The leadership game.
I think I just don't know if I would be able to handle it, because I like to help everybody, and I don't like. I mean, I like to help people as much as I can, and I don't
Yeah,
know
you
if I
can't
could.
help. You can't help everything.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to
person.
help everybody. So I think personally, I would rather live in a world where there's no problems than live in a
Right.
world where I was responsible for every person on the planet. All right, here's one. Would you rather go on a dream vacation for 2 weeks alone, or spend 1 week with anyone in the world, but you have to stay in your hometown? Man, that's a tough one.
Well, it depends on what you count as my hometown. I mean, it actually doesn't really depend at all. I would pick staying a week with any one person in the whole world, I would do that.
I think so. I mean, Rogers isn't really a bad place. Who would you pick, though? Who would you pick?
One person in the whole world?
One person in the whole world. You spend...
Like, is this like, can I just pick like my favorite person, or do I need to pick somebody that's like that makes this more
You're
interesting?
spending 1 week with just this one person. You will not see anybody else for this 1 week.
Alexa.
Knew it.
I'd pick Alexa. Sorry, guys.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
I just
like her a little bit.
get your cut of the pay for a while.
I think I would spend 2 weeks
My cut
on
of the pay.
vacation by myself.
My cut of the pay.
Yeah, your cut of the pay.
Are we getting paid?
One day.
Are we professional now?
I mean, Kenny, why do you say 2 weeks wouldn't be bad?
I don't know. I'm always been like sort of a not exactly lone wolf, but I've always been like an adventurer though. And I don't know. I always find that I find enjoyment with being by myself and just kind of leaving myself to my own thoughts. And I'm easily, like, I know how to entertain myself. I know, what I find interesting. I know about myself more than anyone.
Right. And I mean, it is your dream vacation. So it's not like...
Right.
It's not like you're going to be, like, not doing anything. It's doing exactly what you want for 2 weeks.
What I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that's a good
And
point.
I don't really mind that.
I could really go either way.
I don't know how I've been running this rail for so long, but I have.
I don't know... Gosh, this is hard. I would spend 1 week with one person in my hometown. Gosh, who would I pick? I'll pick Kenny. Me and Kenny gotta hang out
Yes!
at my place for a week.
Would you really?
I mean, I can't think of who else I mean, I don't know who else. I don't know, like...
Hashtag best friend status.
Yeah.
Sorry, Austin.
That bestie status.
You go have fun with...
Besties
You
for
go
the
have fun
besties.
with Alexa. You're hanging out with Alexa!
Yeah, you got Alexa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We won't see you for a week. We'll hang out.
She's pretty
Bryce
alright.
will.